Yeah, we just agreed to sign with Nuclear Blast. Looks like we'll be on a label that probably won't fold like all the other ones we've had. So it should be good.
All right, back with the original lineup, basically. Talk a little bit about that. How'd that come about? Was it done over the internet? Somebody make a phone call? How'd everybody contact each other? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it all started with the Dynamo Festival in Holland.
Yep.
And my friend Andre got the original Anthrax to play. And I asked him just to get Testament on the bill, and he said, well, how about can you get the original Testament? So I said, I don't know. So I made some calls, and within a week, everybody committed to the one Dynamo show. And then that show started, one show I think turned into 5, and then turned into like 10, and then on and on and on. And kind of were having fun with it and just kept it going.
All right. Talk about the details of the new album. Anytime?
It's going to be out in March of 08.
Okay.
We've got about 8 songs right now. It's going to be really good. It's heavy like the Gathering stuff.
Yep.
Pretty heavy stuff. It should be good.
Producer?
Me and Eric probably, with Andy Sneed maybe. We're not sure yet.
Not even where you're going to record yet?
No. We have all the gear to do it ourselves, but we've been doing it that way. We might try something different and go to somebody else's place. We don't know. We're just kind of, it's all up in the air. You definitely want a good, great sounding record.
Can you talk about? You're a lot older now, writing, your lyric writing. Compare it to when you were younger. Now you're writing. A little bit more experience. Talk a little bit about that writing now these days.
Well, a lot of the writing's still in the same vein about things that happen in everyday life.
Yep.
Like this record, I'll probably touch on some topics probably of, the war in Iraq. I'll touch on that. I'm sure I'll touch on me and Eric lost our fathers in the last couple of years, so I'm sure write about that. Some stuff dealing with cancer and sickness, some songs about that. And just everyday kind of things that happen in life. Touch on that,
Feel good to be able to write about it, it's an opportunity.
Yeah, but it's just, before when we would write songs, it'd be more cliche metal lyrics,
Yep.
Typical cliche lyric, and we kind of got it like, it really doesn't mean nothing, so we wanted something to have a little meaning, So, back 10 years ago when we were writing songs about Nostradamus predictions and stuff, we're like, a lot of kids didn't even know who Nostradamus was or anything about like that. So to connect it with metal was kind of cool back then, and it's just, here we are, 15 years later, playing a lot of the same stuff and kids still relating to the same things,
Chemistry feels pretty good playing tonight. It's after your show. You guys did a phenomenal job. Talk a little bit about playing tonight. Felt good?
Yeah, it felt good. We're getting geared up for this big German festival next Friday night in Germany, the Earthshaker Festival. It's our first big headlining festival in Europe, so we're gonna, not hold anything back. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good show.
How long you prepare? You have a couple dates here. It's awesome. You're hitting the East Coast. It's been a while.
There's a show, two more shows, and then we head out on Wednesday to head over to Germany.
How long you prepare for this tour?
How long have we?
Yeah,
we've been touring for a couple months now.
Practicing. Are you changing up the set list all day?
The set for Germany is gonna be like 18, maybe 19 songs, and we're gonna put a brand new song in there too.
You guys are playing some old stuff that you haven't played in a while, correct?
For a show like tonight, we played a lot of this tonight because it's such a short set.
Okay.
It's hard to choose, what to play.
Yep, definitely so.
We wanted to play a new one, but we felt that it wasn't the right place. It's too short. We really need to let our set breathe before we present a new song. So, that's kind of sucked, but what can you do?
Talk about the sounds of the underground. You're doing a special date tonight. Talk about some of the bands on it.
A lot of the bands, Chimera, Shadows Fall. The other band that was really good is was it? I can't remember the name now again. But there are some great bands. Those bands are actually really good. I've been waiting to see Shadows Fall and they kick butt.
Definitely
Really
so.
good butt. It's a good package, a good thing. It's like a lot of good hard metal. You know, it's good, always good. It's not like, you know, the Ozfest, you know, it's just strictly harder metal. So
Talk a little bit about that. You have Sounds of the Underground, Ozfest, Project Revolution, Warped Tour, Lollapalooza. What do you think's the best tour out there right now?
all of them are the best, because, you know, I go to Europe for the last 20 years and see the amazing festivals that they put together, 3-day festivals every weekend, all summer long. So for these to happen in America, just kick butt, you know. Every one of them deserve props, because I'm sure every one of those promoters have been to Europe and see how it goes over there and see the energy for metal bands. Now look at them. Everybody's got these packages and these Ozfest, Sounds, Lollapaloozas. You know, it's starting to grow and it's starting to happen. You know.
Awesome. Let's talk about how internet savvy you are, like MySpace. I mean, can we talk a little bit about that? I mean, I remember buying a Legacy. I went out and bought it, read the lyrics. You know, nowadays it's a little bit different. Can we talk about that? What do you think about all that?
I mean, you're not going to stop it.
Yep.
And so what do? You join in. Like on our sites, I think we offer all of our songs for 99-cent downloads. You know, there were some other sites that had our songs downloading them for 99 cents. We're like, well, why don't we do that? If they're doing it, let the search engine find it from the real site. You know, so I mean, you know, you can't beat it. It's almost like you got to join them. You know, and the internet is the internet will sell records more than the record labels themselves, as far as like them hiring their marketing team and their promotion and their press. Internet, just like, you know, it's almost like free promo for labels. You know,
you still pick up magazines?
I get magazines sent to me all the time. I still get Metal Hammers and Art Shock, always mailed to me from Europe.
Cool.
So
still sticking with it.
Yeah.
If anybody wants info on the band, go to testamentlegions.com. MySpace.com/Testament Legions, correct?
Right.
Hear about the band, hear some songs, see your tour dates.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
You guys pick your top 8 on MySpace?
No.
Just asking. Alright. MySpace or YouTube? You go on either or?
Yeah. Like, I got a MySpace, but I really don't even look at it much, you know. Some people look at it and then they flip out over what people say, or, you know, it's so, you know, you get people on there just out there to ambush you, just talk shit, you know. What can you do? So I'd rather just not even deal with it and just, you know, just I guess appreciate everybody's opinion and just leave it at that.
Yep.
You know, because they have it, so.
A lot different now in these days and age. All right. So, had a recent birthday. What'd you do on your birthday?
I was up at Lake Berryessa, boating and swimming and skiing and getting really drunk on Jack Daniels. But I got to spend it with some good friends. Steve from Exodus, he was up there, singer. Bjorn from Soilwork, he was in town, him and his buddies. So we all just got trashed, you know.
Cool. Want to talk about a little bit about the Dublin Death Patrol?
Sure. That's it's me and 14 of my friends and my brothers. 2 of my brothers were on it, and it's just a bunch of us who got together just to play, just to have fun and do some covers. We ended up writing some songs, and it turned out a lot better than we thought. So at that point, we decided we're going to do a record, get it out there, and we did. We did it all ourselves, self-promoted it, put it on the internet, paid for it all ourselves, and now we got a deal we're going to sign with SPV.